hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video we are going to see the solution and explanation of problem B, which is Phoenix and the Beauty. So as usual, first of all I will explain the problem statement to you guys, and after that we will move on to the approach and then the solution. So as the problem says that Phoenix loves beautiful arrays, and the array is beautiful if all its sub-arrays of length k have same sum. So a array, it is beautiful only when the sub-array of size k, so n will be shown to us, k will be shown to us, and I have to see the sub-arrays of size k, all these are sub-arrays of size k, and it is beautiful when they have the same sums. So all these sub-arrays should have the same sums. Sorry if you hear the dogs barking in the background, because it's extreme night, and as you know that in night dogs bark. So sorry for that. But yeah, so what I will do is that Phoenix has an array of A of length n, and he wants to insert some integers. Maybe it is 0, and maybe he will insert some integers. Maybe the integers he insert, maybe he don't insert any integers, so that the sub array, as you know that we have to choose the sub array of size k, so that it becomes beautiful. And the inserted integers must be between 1 and n. Okay, it is fine. And the integers may be inserted anywhere, even before, and yeah, you can insert the integers anywhere, anyhow, and anything. Like you can do anything to insert integers. You can do anything. Okay. So as usual, we are first of all having the t, number of cases, and then we will have n and k. As I already told that n is the size of array and k is the size of, and k is the length of the sub array which we need to take. Okay. Then we will have the n integers, as I showed you that we have n integers and we have to place some integers so that it becomes beautiful. And if it is not possible to make that array beautiful, then we have to print -1. So basically let's move on to some examples and see how we will approach it. So first of all, we will be having n and k, for example 4 and 2, then 1 2 2 1. So there is one more line that the resulting length will be no more than 10 raised to the power 4, because see, we have n which is less than equal to 100 and k which is also less than equal to 100. Okay, so what I will do is that if I have n elements, suppose n elements, okay, if I place all k elements here, okay, so at max n is 100, and at max we place for every element, if let's suppose for every element I place k new elements, so at max it will go 100 into 100. Okay, so it gives us an intuition that yeah, I can place at max k elements and I can place them n times. So thinking of a bit in a greedy way, what I can think is that okay, yeah, it is true, I need my sub array of size k less than equal to, of same sum. Okay, so if I had an array like this, I will not have elements right now, let's place the elements later. So if my k is 3, then I will choose this, okay, then I will choose this, okay, then I will choose this. Okay, so as you can see that yeah, it is true that if it is suppose 1 2 3 4, but if I place some elements here, okay, and suppose if my k is 3, So okay, at max what I will do is that I will place two elements here, because for k3 I will do this. Okay, so for one element, see, for one element I am choosing the particular element, and for I have to actually make the sub array of size k. So I am choosing one element as it is, and the other remaining element I will choose myself, so that I can make according to me. I can make my array according to me. Okay, so if I have to choose two elements, and see, it is for sure that every element of the array which is in the array exact, because see, we can insert elements but we cannot remove elements. Okay, so every element in the array will remain in the array. Understanding? Every element in the array will remain in the array, and every element will also be in there. See, if I am having a sub array here, so it will be 1 plus a number plus a number. Okay, here it will be 2 plus a number plus a number. Here it will be 3 plus a number plus a number. Here it will be 4 plus a number plus a number. Now if you will see that here, to make these sub arrays equal, what I will do, I will add something which is okay, 1, because see, here I had my sub array which has 1. Okay, it has 2, so in one of this I will have two elements here also. So in one I will add 1 in this. Okay, in this, and because see, it needs 1, see, 1 is here and it needs 2, so to make it this I will add 2 here, because I need. Okay, you understand this basically. So let me zoom it a bit more so that you can understand a bit much better. So as you can see that if I need to add these number of elements, and I can only have at max, see, if I can also add 3, okay, it will also have, but what about 4? It is remained. But if I go on to here, last one, then 4 is itself in the array, so I had to add 2 other elements. So indirectly what will happen is that I will have to see 4 also, but 4 will not be inserted. So what I actually wanted to say that, let me zoom in out back. So what I actually wanted to say that if my k is less than, okay, number of distinct elements, then my answer will always be -1. Okay, as in this case my k was 3 and my number of distinct elements were 4, so my answer will always be -1, because the approach which I am thinking is that I will insert all the numbers according to myself. And how many numbers I can insert? For every element, for suppose I had 1, 2, 3 and 4. So for every element I can insert at max, suppose if I had this particular element, so I can choose k. So I for this I can choose 2 other. 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 So as you can see that for every element I will choose according to me. I will choose my array according to me, and I will choose so that my sum is same for every sub array. Now the one condition is known that okay, if k is my less than number of distinct elements, then I will print -1. But if it is equal, okay, or if it is less, so what we'll do? Yeah, fine. What we will do is that if my number of different elements are less or equal. So first of all, if I had one example like 4, 3, 4 and 2. Let's have another page. So 4, 3, 4 and 2. Now my n is 4 and my k is basically 4. So my number of elements which are not same, which is 3, 2, 4 and 3, 2, 3 and 4. So actually I have to make my sub array of size k. I will make it like this. Now see, I have to have every element. Okay, now it's nothing. I have to have every element. Okay, so for this also I will have k. For this I will have k. For this I will have k. Now if these are number of elements which are not same, so I will have these elements, because actually see, understand what I want to do. What I wanted to make the sum, it should be so that it should be same. And how it will be same? If I opt for every element, if I opt for every element in the array, and what I choose is that I choose, if I'm opting for every element and I'm choosing every element, so basically I am having the sum which is possible. Okay, now what you will say, Aryan, here my k was this, now one is remaining space, so what about that remaining space? Okay, nothing. Have any element, see, and if I say any element, so it says that any element which you can add is, it should be from 1 to n. So any element which you add here, it should be 1, or you can add any element from 1 to n. I added 1, it was okay. Now you will say, but how it resolved my problem? See, if you will repeat it 2, 3, 4, 1, so what you will see is that when you have this, oh sorry, it was much bigger. When you have this of 4, so it went out, next 2 went in, understanding? Now when we have this, so the next 3 went out, next 3 went in. When you have this, next 4 went out, next 4 went in. When we have this, so the element which we added, suppose it is x also, so the next x went out, next x went in, understanding? See, the major thing which we wanted to have is that we wanted to have every element of this. Okay, we are having every element of this by having this. Now remaining element which are k, n minus k. Okay, basically the remaining n minus k elements I wanted to have. So for that remaining n minus k elements, I opted for 1. Basically I can have any element between 1 to n, but I opted for 1, so that becomes easy. And you repeat it for every such n, means for n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, because see, here it is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you will ask, see, Aryan, you said that 4 should be here. Yeah, see, 4 is here, my 3 is here, my next 4 will also be here. So understanding, I am having all my elements and I am also having the sum as equal for all of them, because actually I am repeating the same elements again and again and again and again in a sequence. So the basic intuition was this, that repeating same elements in a sequence. Okay, repeating same elements in a sequence and repeating these distinct elements in our array. Okay, so I hope that you guys understood it. Let's quickly move to the code and check the code. So first of all, I had my t, number of cases, then I had my n and k, then I had my array, then I inputted my array, then I had my map which will store the number of elements which are distinct number of elements. Then as I said that I will have my map size, so that to check If the number of distinct elements are bigger than k, then I will print my -1. Else I will have a vector. I will push back my elements in my vector, and if it is less, as I said that if my n minus k is still remaining, then what I will do is I will push back 1, and finally I will print my array as I showed you in the sequence. I will iterate it n times, and I will iterate my array. I will complete like what I will do is that I will print my array n times, my complete vector basically, so that I can get what I want. So it was basically like that. I made my new array according to myself, and having all the like the things which I wanted to add in my array, I added according to myself, and I made my new array basically, fully new array. So I guess that you guys understood it, and if you got it, then please like it, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's